William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat, Daniel Dubois. You're going to sleep.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in New York with a public workout for Joshua and Ruiz. What are you doing, mate? We have to go to the mic because...
Funny is, you know when I do like something silly, you know when I did that thing the other day, like, jeez, and start dancing. When I do it, I think I look cool as fuck. And when I watch it back, I go, you are one sad old fat geezer. It's fun, isn't it? And that's quite worrying because, you know, like when you were younger and you'd walk into a club, like, and you'd think, I'm the bollocks. Actually, if you watched it, you'd think, what a helmet.
What was your game back then, like 2021?
Unbelievable game. Faces nightclub every Friday and Saturday. Charlie Chen's in Walthamstow on a Sunday. Mate, they were the days. Trousers were so tight you couldn't even bend down. Loafers, no socks. Maybe a little cheeky leather Mac. Looked like something out of Matrix. But I thought it was unbelievable.
How would you go and blag a bird?
Really want to talk about those things, Coogan, you know.
We know you're happily married, but when you were 20, you were a child, basically. So, you know, how would you go and blag a bird? How would Hearn blag a bird before he had, like, 700k Twitter followers?
I had, back then, like, I really believed that I was the nuts. So I was, like, such a knob. I would just sort of just bowl up and just, you know, just give it the spiel. But now, like, my confidence back then to do things like that was just absolutely crazy. I'd just go to the club and just swan around, and people, I'm talking younger than 20, I'm talking like 18, 19 swanning around these clubs. And I always used to look at people like the 40-year-olds, you know, in the club and think, fucking look at the state of him. 40? What's he doing? Oh, Paulie Malignaggi's over there. Yeah, so basically, I thought I had a load of game. No, I did have game. I did have game back then. I'll show you a photo. Funny.
Do you have...
Hairline was down here.
Do you ever have to name drop your old man?
A lot, yeah. Yeah. That's what you did when it don't really go very well. Do you know what I mean? Oh, can't get you a drink? No. Oh, have you heard of Barry Hearn?
You're joking, aren't you?
Of course I'm joking. Yeah. No, I'm joking, mate. Right, Joe.
Just checking. We're going to talk a little bit about the undercard. We didn't really talk about that yesterday, so... Yeah. Are you satisfied, first of all, with the undercard? Come on.
It's an unbelievable undercard.
Why does it add a little bit of stick then?
That's just what people do. Show me the other pay-per-view nights, right, in America, in the UK, and look at their undercards. I'm not just giving criticism, but, you know, and I don't want to start naming names of shows. I'm trying to get the, you know, we've got Anthony Joshua, we got Book Now for Sky Sports Box Office. Swing it over here. The Zone, baby. And we got Takati, one of our new sponsors on this event. Madison Square Garden, of course, the Mecca of Boxing. JD, StubHub, Hennessy. Sponsor.
That's the drink, that's not Mick Hennessy.
No, Mick Hennessy's not sponsoring this show. So, yeah, I can't even remember where we were. What were we talking about? Undercard, yeah, unbelievable card. No one puts on cards like this on their big shows. They don't. They don't. You've got the undisputed Women's Lightweight Championship, one of the biggest stars in the sport. She says this is the biggest moment of her career. Have you seen that fucking career? Let's talk about that career. 6 European Amateur Championships, 5 World Amateur Championships, Olympic gold, unified the championship twice, now going for the undisputed, the Queen of Ireland. But this is her biggest moment of her career. Callum Smith, the best 168-pounder in the world, just demolished George Groves in the World Boxing Super Series to win the Harley Trophy. He's having a first defence. People said, oh, you know, you slagged off Tutti Frutti as the opponent. What about Hassan Ndam? Hassan Ndam's a former middleweight world champion. He's boxed Lemieux. He beat Murata. He's boxed Peter Quillen. He just beat Martin Murray. Like, compare the records and the resume. You've got Chris Algieri against Tommy Coyle. It's a fucking war. You've got the Long Island kid, Chris Algieri, who's boxed Pacquiao, who's boxed Amir Khan, who's beaten Provodnikov, who's boxed Errol Spence. He's fighting a geezer from Hull. Tommy Boom Boom Coyle. Tommy Boom Boom Coyle's at the Garden. Are you listening to me? Joshua Buatsi, one of the best light heavyweights in the world. up against Periban. It was like, oh, Periban's a super middleweight. Periban's been the distance with Jay Leon Love. He's been the distance with Badu Jack. He's been the distance in his last fight with Yildirim. And he always struggled to make super middle. So what? He moves up to light heavy. Oh, fucking hang Eddie Hearn. Josh Kelly, one of the best talents in the world, he's fighting Ray Robinson. All right, not Sugar Ray Robinson, but the new Ray Robinson, who just beat the Latvian kid, the welterweight, who's top 5 in every governing body. This is a massive step up for him. You've got Amo Williams, you've got Diego Pacheco. Understand this. I spend the money. This card's cost me a fortune. All for you, my friends, my good friends. Any more questions?
Sell out, mate. Do you think, right, you know, like the heavyweights, do you think they watch each other thinking, I hope you lose?
No. Yeah, some of them.
Do you think people are watching Joshua on the weekend thinking, like Wilder, Fury, or even Dylan thinking, I'd love to see Joshua get chinned by Ruiz?
He's the money man of the division, isn't he? So a lot of them want to fight him to get the money. I think people in boxing do, like badly. Like promoters, networks, all be just praying for Joshua.
Do you think they want Joshua to be chinned?
You know that. You know that more than anyone. I think some people, like honestly, you wouldn't find anyone, like AJ would never, ever, ever. Look at AJ and Jarrell Miller. He's like, I feel really sorry for him. Like, he's just fucked his life up. I'm like, yeah, but don't you think he's a liberty taker? It's like, well, it's like, you know, he couldn't bring himself not to cheat. So, you know.
Why were your eyes wandering?
Let's see who was coming in the ring now for the workout.
You can see everything from here.
Algeri? Go on. Sorry. Chris Algeri.
Saying about, you know, Joshua's kind of attitude towards the whole Miller situation.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how handsome I'm looking at the moment. See it in the screen.
Oh, 20 stone here, bruv.
Just creeping under 18 stone. My head's gone, mate. What did you ask me?
We were talking about Joshua's attitude towards the Miller situation.
He would never ever, like, he wants Wilder to win. He wants Fury to win. He wants to fight them all. That's it. That's the end of my answer.
You seem preoccupied. Can you come back in the room?
It's been weak for us, to be honest with you. I've got you here. All I do is talk to you. I've done an hour with you last night. I've got nothing to say to you.
You had 26 minutes with me yesterday.
I don't even want to talk to you. I'm here in fucking New York, mate. I've got bigger fish to fry.
You've got a duty. You've got a duty.
When I'm in the UK, all right, I agree. We need you a little bit. Hey, you're not even relevant. Fuck off.
He is the fighting collegian. He is Chris
Woo! Woo!
You could do Diamante's job, couldn't you?
Algeri. I like Diamante. I think he's excellent. What about KO for Tommy Coyle? I don't know, but I will say one thing. If you are going to have a bet on this event, there is only one place to go. And that, of course, is William Hill. Gamble responsibly, folks.
I've got to make an apology, actually. I don't think another betting company were too happy with my words towards... I weren't slating them.
Is that on Boxing Social?
Yeah. Because I said, yeah, William Hill, motherfuckers. They didn't like...
Wow, well, you need to start being more professional, to be honest with you.
I'm backing William Hill, our sponsors, so I don't really care about the rest. Ooh. Your... Oh.
Have you got anything else to say? Because you just... all this is for you is... Let's do as many minutes with Hearn as possible so I can get as many views as possible. What are you going to title this epic Hearn talks about blacking birds? No, like...
I wasn't going to do that, no. I am now, but I wasn't...
And says he dropped Dad's name in club. Is that right? I did actually do it. I've done that before on the door.
It's not clickbait then.
It's what you do, clickbait.
Do you know what clickbait is?
Of course I know what clickbait is. I follow your Twitter feed, mate. That is 100% clickbait every single day.
I don't really think you grasp what clickbait is. I don't, because you say stupid things in videos. I title those stupid things. No, I do it word for word. Are you worried about Saturday night for Joshua?
every AJ fight, because he's still learning on the job. I worry less now than I used to because he was such a novice. Now I think he's getting better and better, and I think he's the best he's ever been. And I do believe that it will be difficult with Ruiz because I think the style's not great. But I also think that once he gets his measure of him, I think he'll knock him out.
How comes you haven't really brought Joshua out here before, even to stick him on a card or like a 6-rounder, 8-rounder?
I'm doing shows then. Of course, if I had my US TV deal that I have now, I would have boxed him here like within his first 5 or 6 fights.
Probably could have got him on a card for a bit of experience out here, couldn't you?
It's a bit late now, isn't it?
Just asking why you didn't.
Well, I didn't, all right? So I'm busy, all right? Fucking tired, sick and tired. I'm busy. Fuck off.
So about Wilder, Ed.
I'm busy. I'm busy.
Who's turning up here Saturday night?
Oh, some big stars. Oh, look at Algeria. Looks like you. Look.
Don't start body shaming me when you're in that condition.
Do you think you're in better nick than me? I think you are at the moment. Because you've been doing the weights, haven't you? What's that? I wish people could see that. Let's feel the tries. How funny is Fitz? You know the things. Do you follow Fitz on social media?
Yeah, what? Scott Fitzgerald?
Do you think I am struggling to weight, Tony? Because I am not. Have you seen him? You obviously haven't seen it. You yet to see it, really.
All right, okay. All right. Have you got anything else you'd like to add? I've got to catch up with you every day to keep people informed. People at home are watching this. People who haven't made the trip like to be kind of informed about what's going on throughout the day from you.
We're here for the open workout with Undercard for Saturday night. More importantly, tomorrow is the Undercard press conference, Thursday is the main press conference, and on Friday it's the weigh-in, okay? Now follow our social feed to get the tickets, completely free to enter. It's going to be a great day. Get there, support AJ. Opens at 3 p.m. AJ on the scales around 3:30.
Why is the weigh-in so late?
Because there's a flight coming in with around 400 British fans on, a charter flight, and there's other fans flying out in the morning, and they land at like 12, 1, and time they get to the garden, and we wanted to make sure that British fans can get there.
One last question. What do you think is going to happen Saturday night? Just play it out for me how you think that it'll go. Why don't you tell me what you want to happen?
I want AJ to win and knock him out, but I think what will happen is Ruiz will come out like a train. He will stick it on him. He will let his hands go furiously. He's not reckless. He's smart. He's going to move. I think you're going to get some hairy moments in the first 3 or 4 rounds, and I think Josh's going to get his measure of him and knock him out.
Hassan M. Dam. All right, Eddie. Catch up with you tomorrow. Thanks for your time on IFL TV as always. Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Didn't even hear what you said.
This young man.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. You're going to sleep.